I've been driving an EV for 4 years now, and this is the comment I get the most. EVs are not really more environmentally friendly because you have that battery production, and that initially causes a lot of CO2 emissions. And it's true, and it's the comment I get, and that's what we're fighting. But let's look into the numbers. It is true. When you produce an EV, there is a big emission, or there is a lot of emission from the battery manufacturing. In fact, it's an average 4.7 metric tons. If you compare that to a normal fossil fuel car, there is not that problem. A fossil car, you need 6.7 metric tons on average to produce it. That includes the whole vehicle. For an EV, it's 6.0 plus the 4.7 for the battery manufacturing. So it means initially, yes, we are behind. We use more emissions than you use to produce a fossil fuel car. But what we also see here, and that is very interesting, this is the use phase, the green one. So on average, in a fossil fuel car, in its lifetime, it emits about 49 metric tons of CO2. For an EV, that number is 8.2, so significantly lower. So it means that we make up for it. And the calculation today is that you have to drive 11,400 miles in an EV before it actually reaches that tipping point where it's actually more or greener than a fossil fuel car. We can actually change that quite significantly. We have a carbon neutral technology. We use a wastewater product. So it means that we can actually lower the emissions from the battery manufacturing from 4.7 to 2.5 metric tons. And it also means instead of having to drive 11,400 miles in the car before it becomes greener, we can lower that number to 3,700. We think that's a significant amount, and we think that will help consumers be more positive towards EVs and that transition, that they can actually see they're going to reach that tipping point much, much quicker.